Hey, let me show you under the hood here. So everything in the under this hood is very well maintained. The alternator, when I say new, I mean new within the last year or so. Alternator's new from Napa, probably still under warranty. The batteries they're good interstate batteries, both of them. There's a date from 2023, so the batteries are a couple years old, year and a half old. Everything in the cooling system was replaced this year, including the reservoir tank, all the belts, all the hoses. Everything is new. It's got the extra, if any of you guys know the 7.3s, that you gotta take this upper radiator hose off to replace the serpentine belt. So an old mechanic's trick is to keep a spare belt that's already wrapped around the upper hose if you ever need it. Never had an issue, but anyway, that's that. It's got the Banks intake, which works good. Like I said, all these hoses are new. Pulleys, the fan, the clutch fan, the pulleys, the tensioners, everything in the front of this thing is new, including the AC compressor. Compressor's new. All these lines are new. Condenser, everything is new. Like I said, I planned on keeping this thing forever, so anything that I ever thought needed to be replaced, being 25 years old, I just replaced it. And it's all original OEM Ford parts. No aftermarket junk. It's all OEM Ford stuff from Ford Motorcraft. So anyway, the engine's really, really nice. If it sits for a few days or a week or something, it'll drip. It'll leave a couple drips of oil. I think it's coming out around by the dipstick on the oil pan where the dipstick housing bolts onto the oil pan. But nothing big, but it will leave a drip or two here and there, but there are no major leaks or anything. Everything's really tight and clean. But I'm not going to say it doesn't leave a drip or two if it sits long enough. Underneath the hood, this insulator, that's all new here within the last year. Let's fire it up. It's not cold. I drove it this morning, but it doesn't care if it's cold or not. It fires right up. Glow plugs all work perfectly. The glow plugs and the harness was replaced. I think all that was done like in 2020, I think. Yeah, this has the airbags and ABS. But it runs really good. Yeah, some of you guys asked about blow-by. Let me see if this works here. No blow-by. No smoke out of the tailpipe. Like I said, with this tune, if you really, with the number 3 tune in it, that's in it now, if you really step on it, it'll burn a little coal. But if you put it in the more mild tune, 1 or 2 or back to stock, it doesn't smoke at all. It's just black smoke from fuel, but it's just from the tune. But anyway, that is the motor.